Welcome into another video in my series where I'm going through and testing all of the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for you to be using inside of the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to the channel and you like everything Call of Duty Zombies, you are definitely in the right spot. Make sure you subscribe, turn on those bell notifications so you're not going to miss out any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6 Zombies. As well, down below in the description, you can find the link for my streams. I stream on Mondays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. And I stream everything from Black Ops 6 all the way through to custom zombie maps and generally have a blast over there. Hope to see some of you pop into stream. Now in today's video, as I've been going through and working on getting the camo grind done for Black Ops 6 Zombies, I'm currently going through and working on the pistol class. And the pistol I'm currently working on is the Grekhova, the fully automatic pistol. Now with the build I have today, as you can see, there is a bit of a vertical recoil to this weapon, but with the build I have, it gets fairly dead straight. As you can see, it does pull up a little bit, but it's definitely manageable. As you can see, the spread gets a lot smoother. Definitely felt like as I was shooting this, it was very, very straight, and so I was kind of intrigued to see how this weapon would perform. Now, I've heard some really bad things about the Grekhova, and then it just doesn't work very well inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So in today's video, we're going to dive in and take the pistol, the Grekhova, to maximum damage inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies and see just how viable this weapon is for all of us to be using inside of our Zombies game mode. So hopefully throughout the video, you get a really good feel for how this weapon performs in Zombies, and at the end of the video, you should be able to make up your mind on whether or not this is going to be a weapon that you should be running inside of your Black Ops 6 Zombies games. And speaking of Black Ops 6 Zombies games, if you're looking for players to help you out with Easter eggs, camo challenges, and what have you inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, feel free to join the Zhorde community Discord, where I'm building a community full of players willing to help out other players. We are currently sitting well over 700 members inside of the community Discord. If sounds like a right fit for you, you can find the link to join the Discord in the description down below. So without further ado, let's dive into the Pistol Grekhova review video today. Alright, welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I truly do appreciate that. So today, we're going to have a look at the Grekhova pistol inside of Black Ops 6 and see just how viable this weapon is going to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now, right off the beginning, I was, let's just say, concerned. I was seeing 39 damage on a critical shot. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be something that's viable. It definitely has the fire rate, like, to get through the zombies, but 39, oof, that's a pretty low number to see right off the rip. But let's push on, let's carry on and see what this weapon is capable of. So, of course, we need to go ahead and crank this lion cannon so that we can blast open the doors to the Citadelle castle, which I think is really cool. And I mention it in almost every video, but I really do hope that we get some other cool map opening sequences in our Zombies maps yet to come. I'm really excited for that. So let's go ahead and put green rarity on this Grekhova pistol and see what it jumps to. 58 critical damage. Oh boy, that was not very substantial at all. My hopes were kind of dashed at this point. I was like, man, I wanted to use, you know, other weapons, and a fully automatic pistol sounded exciting. Got the mobility. Let's see what it does. Now I did have one of these blast traps. I wanted to see how much damage that took off, which was basically nothing. And then as I was shooting the Doppelgas for Pack-a-Punch, I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be a lot more of a fight than I was anticipating it to be. We're like, just got to halfway through his health right there. Oh my goodness. I think I should have waited until I got to blue rarity to come down here and deal with the Pack-a-Punch Doppelgas, because typically these are a pretty quick fight without much stress, but you know, he's spiking me, slowing me down, chasing me like a crazy man. This was definitely something I felt underpowered for. Was it manageable? Yes, but definitely something I felt underpowered for. And I also noticed, I wanted to mention it right here, as you see me go and purchase ammo, trying to take out the Doppelgas for Pack-a-Punch. That was something I noticed. The ammo count on this definitely, without Pack-a-Punch was an issue. I was running out of ammo a lot. Now the fire rate is really good on these. The build I have, I've got you covered, so stick through to the video. I've got you covered for the build, the camo, and the blueprint that I'm running on this weapon. So let's go ahead and push up the rarity on this now to blue rarity and see what we're looking at. 78? Yep, 78. Wow. That's still not the greatest damage output at all. So let's push through to round 10 and let's see how does, you know, this Grekhova handle all of the zombies in round 10. The crowd control at, you know, 78, a critical shot. And at this point, you know, seeing those numbers being particularly low, it's not that bad though. I feel like the fire rate definitely makes up for the lack of damage numbers we're seeing. Like, I definitely wasn't struggling to take out the zombies. It definitely is not as fast as some of the other weapons we've seen. For sure, you're definitely going to be able to mow through them a lot quicker when you're getting more than, you know, 40 on damage markers. But overall, I was definitely kind of changing my tune a little bit here. Like, the numbers are low. We're at 90 on a critical shot now because we picked up dead shot daiquiri. So 90 is what we're looking at a crit shot. At blue with just no pack-a-punch, and only addition would be, I guess, dead shot to it. Excuse me. So, you know, like, that's not bad. It's definitely not great, though. Like, 90 is not a substantial damage output to be seeing on a weapon be running inside of zombies. That's for sure. So let's go and take it to Pack-a-Punch, and that's where the magic happens. You get 120 rounds in your magazine and 960 in reserve. That is an insane amount of ammo. Holy smokes. And then we get to 346 damage, up from 90. So that is definitely quite the jump. So I pushed up through the rounds a little bit further. We're on round 14 now, and grouped up most of the zombies from the round. And you can see, like, this definitely dishes out the damage. I was feeling pretty comfortable using this as we're climbing up the rounds. I was feeling more and more confident using this pistol, just because of the fire rate. Like, it absolutely just shoots incredibly fast, which is awesome. Make sure we pick up all that salvage so we can continue to increase the rarity of this pistol. But I was, you know, I saw the damage increase taking it to Pack-a-Punch, which was nice to see, go up from 90 to 346. And then on top of that, to see the ammo increase by such a dramatic number was just super awesome to see, because you're not going to be needing to visit those ammo caches as often when you have that much ammo in reserve. So at this point, we had earned enough salvage to go ahead and push this pistol to epic rarity on pack 1 still. Now, I was kind of curious to see how we are going to be performing now that we are epic. We have our Doppelgas spawn in, and wow, look at that damage. Like, when you hit the crit shots on that with this pistol, his health bar just melts. Like, boom, gone. That was the Doppelgas on round 15 without much of a struggle at all. Definitely awesome to see. We're pushing up, what, 519 now? 443, 519. So yeah, it looks like 519 on a critical shot. Don't forget, there is a dual wield attachment that you can go ahead and put on these pistols so that you would be doing, you know, double the damage if you're firing both of them at the exact same time. So you can see that you're definitely going to be able to increase the damage by going with akimbo, but I chose to just use the single pistol for this run today. Felt it just a little bit more stable for getting the crit shots for me, so that was my choice. But if you like the akimbo version of pistols, definitely go ahead and equip the akimbo on these and give it a shot. Let me know in the comments if you prefer to use the Grekhova pistol with akimbo or just one pistol. I'd love to find out what people are running on this pistol inside of their zombies games. So that was all of round 15 right there, pack 1 and epic. So let's go ahead and dive off to the Pack-a-Punch machine and increase the damage output on these pistols yet again. So now we are pack 2 and epic. Let's take this slide and make our way all the way back down to spawn and see how it's going to handle our round 16 amalgam that shows up. Okay, oh my. So if you can hit your crit shots, that health bar moves really quickly. Look at that go. Holy, whoa, we are wrecking him. Again, you got to hit your crit shots on the amalgams to really take advantage of that. But definitely, holy smokes, we had already taken 2/3 of his health down right there. Let's see. Oh, I think we finished him, and he's done. Oh my goodness. So that's your amalgam on round 16 at pack 2 epic. And that really wasn't much of a struggle. Like, I'll be honest, that was almost easy. Like, it just fired in at him, no problems, and away he goes. I do got to say, visually, for Black Ops 6, I love to see this huge horde of zombies that you can group up. I think that is definitely awesome to see. I love the fact that they've increased the amount of zombies that you can see on the map at one time. I think that's really cool. This is a nice little spot. I used the mantle. Zombies have to climb up to kind of group them up so I can get them into a nice tight pack to be able to mow them down. And we're looking at 1,039 now on a critical shot at Pack 2 Epic, which is pretty amazing considering you have 120 rounds in your magazine. So that is definitely some astronomical amounts of carnage that you can dish out per magazine with this pistol. Now, no, it doesn't have the explosive ability that the GS45s have, but I definitely feel like this is something that can be a viable option. It's definitely not the top of the list as far as some of the best weapons that you possibly could be using in Zombies for Black Ops 6, but I definitely feel like it's something that if you wanted to, you know, you're doing a 30-round run, or you just feel like bringing in a different weapon to give it a shot to maybe change up how your games feel, then this is one that you can definitely give a shot to, and I feel like you won't be struggling too much, aside from, as we saw at the beginning of the video, the early rounds can be a bit of a struggle. As you can see, the damage numbers at the beginning are very, very low. That's for sure. Also, my effects started dying out here again, so hopefully they can fix that. I missed out on a couple times when I had my, what is that one called? The elemental pop going off and affecting the zombies, but my effects weren't showing up. So like the lightning effects weren't showing up. Definitely can be a bit of a struggle when you don't have the effects. I hope that gets fixed or patched in one of their next updates. But here we are, we're in round 24, Pack 2, legendary rarity now, and not having much issue with the zombies. Now, that's amalgam would definitely be something I'd be getting rid of a lot faster if I had equipped the dead wire ammo mod on this pistol, as that is what the amalgams are weak to. But I mean, even without that, you can see if you can hit the crit shots, you can just kind of melt the amalgam's health bar down just by hitting on the crit shots, which is absolutely amazing. And you can see the effects of my Tesla Storm are working, but not, because you can't see them, which is real pain in the butt. But there's a round 24 amalgam without dead wire or any ammo mods on the pistol at all, and we were able to dish out the damage and take him out. It wasn't as quick as some of the other ones I've been able to remove and, you know, deal with, but definitely something that was a viable option. It wasn't like I was never going to be able to dish out enough damage to take out that amalgam. Definitely felt like this pistol carries enough carnage to be able to kind of run through the rounds here and carry you through Black Ops 6 Zombies. I definitely feel like that's a thing. So let's finish this off. Let's go ahead and take this to Pack Punch Level 3 Legendary. So we have maximum damage output on this pistol inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. As well, let's go ahead and visit the Arsenal machine and go ahead and throw on our Light Mend ammo mod. Now, I figured I'd try a trial since it was here on round 29, and it gave me the Combat Axe trial, which was definitely not something I was looking to try and complete. I did give it a shot, but, you know, yeah, no, not something I was hoping for. I honestly was hoping it was going to be something like critical shots or something like that. I was hoping that was going to be the thing. Now, you'll notice I just ran over a chopper gunner there. Now, I should mention, as we're watching maximum damage output on this pistol on round 29, dealing with the crowd control that is the zombies. That chopper gunner, at this point, I had picked one up earlier in my match, and I'm not sure what I swapped it out for at one point, but that one on the ground, I thought was a second one. So at this point, I'm sitting here going, I'm good. I got a chopper gunner ready to go for Exfil, so everything should be just fine, no problem. So here we are running around and trying to deal with this amalgam here on round 29. I don't have the dead wire ammo mod, so it's taking quite a bit. And we're trying to use the tomahawks to go ahead and try and finish some of that challenge as much as we could. But there we go. You see, what are we looking at now? 2365. And then here I popped the wrong freaking gobble gum. Can you believe that? I popped the X6 strategy. So it was time to Exfil at this point. I can't believe I did that, honestly. But overall, my thoughts and feelings at this point on this pistol, definitely not as bad as I had heard it was. It's definitely not something that I would rank up there as being the top pistols to be using. And you can see right here, I was extremely confident that I have a chopper gunner. I was not moving. I was not concerned about anything. I was just going to go ahead and activate my chopper gunner right now. Wait, what? Why did my chopper gunner go off? This is where I realized I didn't even have one. I've got a minute to go to try and get Exfil finished. I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta go get a chopper gunner and hope I can get back up to Exfil in time to try and successfully Exfil out of this match. And I'm telling you, I knew this was gonna be a tough go right here. Like, I'm like, how is this even gonna work? How am I gonna get to the crafting bench? I've got the Exfil zombies like just chasing me down. I popped the decoy so I could use the crafting table. And then, I don't know what happened, I couldn't get back into the crafting table. It bugged out, so I had to run out of town, and yeah, not going to happen. But overall, my thoughts and feelings on the Grekhova pistol for Black Ops 6 Zombies, it's definitely something that can be used as a viable option to carry you through the rounds inside of Zombies. It is not going to be one of the top weapons to be using inside of our game modes, but I definitely feel like it is just a level below and something that is going to be a viable option. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on this pistol in the comments section below. Let me know if you're running akimbo or if you're running a single pistol in your builds. This is the build that I used today with the camo and blueprint at the end. And at this point, make sure you are subscribed, commenting, and sharing the videos. That is the best way to get into our final Black Ops 6 Vault Edition draw that happens when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers as a massive thank you. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.